Hi, it's Bonmeister here from Spirit of the Wapentake and
Geno D.
And we're talking to Andre.
Andreas, how are you?
Yes.
Good to be here.
I was going to say, so for those people wondering, yes, we're down here for what they're calling Sepultura Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sepultura,
Goat Whore, Obscura, and Fit for an Autopsy.
Yes.
Yes. So good lineup. Very good
Yeah, it's
lineup.
amazing, man. It's been working great. You know, very different bands from each other. Of course,
Yeah.
all of them are very heavy, but very different elements. Great musicians. You know, amazing musicians, and the crowd seems to be enjoying a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
It's
I was
great.
gonna. because you got everything from your hardcore, deathcore in there to your black metal to
Yeah.
some
Technical.
yeah,
I mean, I
Obscura, prog metal,
Yeah.
which you would appreciate.
likening you earlier because we pulled an interview with Venom,
Yeah.
and they're like the godfathers of metal, and I say we both sort of agree that Sepultura falls into that category, along with Black Sabbath, and the other one that I've got to mention because it's the last time I saw you guys was Sepultura. Motorhead.
Motorhead. Yes,
Motorhead
of course,
at the
yes.
Octagon. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an amazing tour, man. We have 34 years of history, you know.
Yeah.
Many generations, at least 2 or 3 generations, you know. And it's great to see that we still bring in some young crowd, you know,
Yeah.
especially with
Not
those
like
type
me.
of packages. Not us. But 34 years, you know, it's we went through so many different changes, you know, inside the band, you know, technological changes, vinyl to CD to download, and you know, we're still here enjoying ourselves. We have a great momentum. We have a great album, a great label, an amazing fan base. You know, it's fantastic. You know.
Yeah. Now listen, can I ask about the album because
Well, I was going to ask about that. Mechanical Messiah, is that the dude that used to turn water into diesel?
No, it's Machine Messiah.
Machine Messiah.
Yes.
But over the years, this is one of the things that I've always liked about you is that I actually owned the very first EP. Okay.
All right.
And it goes back, and Claudio from Overdrive and I have been friends now for about the last 10 years. And
Nice.
what I've always enjoyed about you guys is that it is that ability to change.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of your hardcore and a lot of the older fans, when you look at and you read the reviews, aren't too happy with it. They want
it's part of it.
you know, they want that old original sound. But this album, I think, is probably the best thing that you guys have put out in about the last 10 years. It took a long time to write it, but I think there's a lot of influences on there. What Derek has done vocally and what you've done with the guitar work on that is all I can say is just well done, because I know the next album you guys write will be probably different than this one as well.
It's very natural for us to be that way, you know. We have the privilege to travel the world, man. I mean, every tour cycle we go at least 2, even 3 years. We go everywhere.
Yep.
You know, we visited 78 countries in 34 years. Wow. It's like an amazing mark, you know. And regardless of politics, religion, and whatever, you know, music always opened the doors. So we meet a lot of people. We see a lot of different places. We see a lot of different cultures, you know, books and food and everything. It's a great influence, you know. And we play a lot. We play in every type of situation, from small clubs to big festivals, you know, great stages and great productions. And we keep learning new ways of keeping our music, you know, going. You know, because we have to adapt ourselves to many different situations. That's the metal world, you know. I mean, we go everywhere, you know. So it keeps our mind always with new information and try and not to repeat ourselves, you know. That's boring. It's very boring to try to do stuff that we did already, you know. So we have these new elements, and for me, I mean, the real art it's on the unknown territory, you know, because everything that has been done, either from us or from anywhere else, you know, we're gonna start repeating ourselves. So we go in the darkness, let's say, you know, and try to find some light there and really discover new things for us, you know. 34 years, you know, I'm playing with Paulo for so many years. Derek's celebrating 20 years in Sepultura, you know. So we need that kind of motivation.
That's what I'm saying. This lineup here, with the exception of Eloy,
Eloy's 7 years now.
7 years.
Which is
great.
great.
But this lineup has actually been going longer than what it, you know, everybody
Yeah,
called that.
Because I think when I saw you on the Motorhead tour, Derek had only just joined, I think.
2004, yeah, he was about
He was
around 6 years, 7 years or something.
Yeah.
Was the last tour with Igor,
Yeah.
basically, that we
Yeah.
did, and then we record Dante, and then he left the band.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, it helps, you know, to write. Let's
Yes.
say, with you have like a more of a cohesive formation, you know. It's the second album with Eloy. He's an amazing, fantastic drummer, you know.
Yeah.
He gave us more possibilities to write.
I was going to
more,
say, he kind of
you know,
reminds me of a young Gene Hooglin when he was playing, because he is a machine
He's
as
a
well.
machine, yes. But it's good because he's from Brazil and naturally he had that groove.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
was very important for us all the time to, you know, since Igor left the band, we have Gian Dolabella, which
Yeah,
also
definitely.
Brazilian, and Eloy, you know. It's very natural. Even though if you're not like a samba player or carnival, you know, this is very natural for us because everywhere we go, you hear that kind of music, you know, football games or
Yes.
in a pub, everybody's like, you know,
Yeah.
singing and dancing. It's very natural for us, you know. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool that we have that kind of, you know, different element, you know,
Yeah.
to play thrash and to play heavy music with that kind of groove.
Yeah. Sort of a tribal feel.
Exactly, yeah. It's more like a, you know,
And that goes right
Brazilian
through
way,
the
Hata
whole of
Mahata, you know, that kind of
South
stuff.
America, really, doesn't it? You know, it's like because I've got friends from Chile and
Yeah.
Argentina, and they have
Yeah.
a similar. You know,
Yeah.
it's all on the beat.
Brazil, it's almost like a continent in
Yes.
itself.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
It's a very
Huge.
big country from north to south. We have so many different
I mean, because
rhythms and tastes, you know.
Because Claudio's been over helping produce a lot of Brazilian bands, you know, over the last 10 or 15 years, and he's always sent me amazing stuff that's
Yeah,
come out of
there's
Brazil.
a lot of good
you
stuff,
know,
yeah.
and I'm just like, wow.
I have a radio show in São Paulo as well with my
right.
son. Yeah, my son is 20 years old. It's like the 6th year now that
Yeah.
we have every Sunday, an hour, you know, a week, and then a big radio in São Paulo. And we open our space like 80% to metal from Brazil.
Yeah.
You know, so rare, so difficult, as we know, you know,
Yeah.
to spread and to play our music and to talk about our music, you know. And it's great to see how many diversity, you know, it's a huge diversity on metal in Brazil. Using elements from Brazilian music, a lot of girls, you know,
Yeah.
many women are more connected to metal. For instance, Nervosa, you know,
Yeah.
it's a power trio from
Yes.
Brazil. We all know that. It's amazing, no? Everywhere I mention them, you know, people are
was gonna
aware
say,
of
yes,
them, you
yeah,
know,
'cause
which is
Nervosa-
great. They're doing an amazing
Because
job.
they actually came through the UK about 2 years ago.
Yeah, they're
And-
touring
and
non-stop,
I was
you
going
know.
to say, and they were brilliant.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
You know, Fernanda, the bass player and the singer, she's very focused. You know, she's doing a great job organizing everything, and they play great. You know,
Yeah.
so you know, in Brazil, it's always like this beautiful turmoil of music and culture. You know, that it's amazing. You know, it's very motivating. You know, to
Well, I guess we're going to have to end this interview here because it's for radio, you see. So it's
all right, of
yes,
course,
yes,
yes. I know how radio.
I was going to say,
you understand this.
Yeah.
you're missing the beauty, or seeing the beauty of the moment that we're having here.
Yeah, it would be nice to take it longer, but anyway, you've been listening to Bombmeister
And Geno D,
and
Andreas Kisser, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
thank you.
thanks, Andreas. Cheers.
Hello, here's Andreas Kisser from Sepultura, and you are on Spirit of the Wapentake. Enjoy!